This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see right now in today's modern football, Mike, is the direct correlation between explosive plays, in this case, two teams that rely on those explosives coming in the passing game, and the direct ability to score points. At the end of the day, this is who can score the most points. And if you want to score points today, it's going to become by throwing the ball deep downfield as often as you can.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Moore going in motion. They go play action with Mahomes. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. In this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily on the ground.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down. from the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And he will score. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Dolphins. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane to the goal line. They'll run here with Mixon. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a first down. We are through one. All even on the scoreboard. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
Mahomes now to throw again. Now he'll run. Crazy. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
The key coming into the game, anytime you're about to defend a quarterback like this, is it's not so much about rushing the quarterback for a sack as much as it is about rushing a quarterback to keep him in the pocket. He is more dangerous when he's able to escape. Keep the integrity of your rush lanes. Rush as a unit. You can see here, when you don't, he gets out of the pocket, and it's a big play.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now this team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Now, Mahomes. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes back. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far...
the coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to run it. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to become a Madden millionaire. Who's going to be next? it could be you. Visit MaddenChampionship.com to register and get in on the fun.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. On target, got it to McClurry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, Read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down, Mahomes. I fumbled the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Patrick to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 33 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Mahomes now on second down. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Miami. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if he can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Mahomes. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Gronk. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Tight end going in motion here. Third and short. Here's Patrick. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Tight end motioning left. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.